What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to a brand new FM Journeyman episode. Today, I'm going to show you the club that I love. This club, it's a whole different series to flipping AEZ guys. I love it, I'm having so much fun. So, without any further ado, no jibber jabber, let's roll the intro. Right, I for real wasn't joking when I said I love this team at the moment. Last time you saw me would have been... When was it? I can't even remember. Maybe around here, Naftan game when we won 2-0. I then went on to beat Slutsk with a 1-0 87th minute winner. Then we went into the Belarusian Cup, played a bit of a rotated side, won it 3-1. And then a couple of league games. Once again, Lopez Garcia scores in the 87th minute and then a 92nd minute equaliser. So 2 points gained there in the last few minutes of games. Absolutely unreal. I'm having so much fun playing with this team, but I'm sure it's going to come crashing down now because we're about to play against Dynamo Minsk and Bate Borisov, who are arguably the best. I mean, look at if they've won every single season. Look at them. They're unreal. They're the only team I actually know from the league. That's when you know they're decent. That was the case with like Applewell in the last league. These guys are good. They're an actual side. They've got some good players. So we're going to be coming up against them shortly. A quick look, though, at the team. We've been making some changes, but I'm going to put on the screen now. This is a situation we had for our last game. Know that we said it took us a last-minute equaliser. It was against a team that really aren't that good. Well, that was because our entire midfield trio were either injured, suspended, or whatever. They weren't available to play. So, we're going to make those changes back to the squad. A quick look at the league table. We haven't lost in 5 in the league. It may even be more. No, 5 in the league, 6 in all competitions. Playing fantastically. We're only 7 points off European football. I know that's not really anything we need to think about. But actually getting into the next round of the Cup is a big deal too. So, some exciting stuff going off. For a side that was predicted to finish joint bottom with Naftan, we're doing very, very well. And it's very interesting to see just what we're getting up to. In terms of me... Still studying for that National C licence, but hopefully not long, and hopefully I'll be able to get the one straight after. Our reputation is still at 10%. It has been that for a little while. We're growing some hatred for some people, but let's get our team sorted. So as it stands, we are still without Krasi, who is injured, and Ndai still can't be registered until the 1st. But we do have an interesting little setup. Our back four could be better, to say the least, but it's okay. Our midfield, we are missing out on Spezani. What arguably our best player this season, second best maybe behind Lopez Garcia, but hopefully he should be back. When's he back? Is he back this episode? He is back 2 to 3 weeks. We may see him right at the end. We did get to see what Ndai was like. She didn't need to register him from the Cup, so I did give him a run out. But other than that, we got the usual back four. Dovgel is coming in. We have our usual 2 Italians in the midfield. Rekish is on the right. He's been playing really well as of late. Lopez Garcia propping up the left-hand side, and Machiavello, of course, is starting up top. We're against Dynamo Minsk, who are 4th. If we win this, it would be unreal. I'm not expecting that, but it would be nice to get the win, for sure. It would be pretty crazy. It's currently 12:30 at midnight. I've been recording stuff on and off literally all day. I'm not sure what day this video is going up. It may be going up Saturday or Sunday. I've just finished recording a crazy video with Andy, which I'm sure you guys will see, so I'm pretty tired at the moment, but I wanted to get Football Manager done, mainly because I wanted to play the game for a bit, I'm not going to lie. So hopefully, we are away to Dynamo Minsk. I'm actually going to set us up on the counter. I want us to kind of just soak up a little bit of the ball, see how much we can get, and if we can just nick a chance, because that's what we've been doing, and that's what we're best at, is just nicking goals when you don't expect it, holding a little bit of possession, not making too many chances, but just scoring whenever we do create chances. Lopez Garcia in particular has been fantastic going forward. Dovgel though, I'm not sure if that's how you even say that guy's name. I do probably need to change it. But he picks up the ball twice there. He cuts out both the passes. Ends up at Machiavello to Rekish to Marchi. It keeps dropping to Rekish. Marchi here, it would be nice if one of them could do something a little bit offensive. They play it long to Machiavello. And once again, it's cut out by our centre-back. And it's ping-pong football at the moment. But it goes to Klimovic. Budnik puts it in the back of the net. That's a great goal, great finish. Didn't look like it was going to be their highlight at first. I thought we were actually going to create something from it, but obviously not. As you see here, Klimovic probably should have done better. I don't really know what he was doing there. And Budnik, it was a great finish. But that's all you really need in your team, isn't it? Just passing it around, messing up at the back. We really are struggling to get a foothold on this game, though. As they play it down the left-hand side, It does seem to be the case that we play a little bit worse on camera, but I guess it's also because we play against slightly better teams in videos. But they're holding the ball nicely on the edge of the box. Fabio Nunes goes down the left-hand side, whips it in. Budnik really should have scored that. The guy who's opened the scoring on the 26th minute missed out on a big opportunity to double their lead right there. You would have expected them to put that away, I'm not going to lie. They come down the left-hand side. Again, all their moves seem to be coming through Fabio Nunes. Budnik, he makes the right choice this time, and he plays it all the way across to Razatkin. I believe that's how you say his name. I may be completely wrong. But this is a game where you can see the true gulf between what is essentially a promoted side and a top side. These guys are a top 3 team. We are literally newly promoted, and that's I mean, this is expected. Maybe next episode I should put us in some easy games so you guys get to see what it's like to actually win. Because I've been having a lot of fun like on this game. It's the most fun I've had for a little while on Football Manager, like actually enjoying thoroughly every game I'm playing. And it's been a lot of fun. But they have made it 3-0 as we go into the half. That is a huge worry because we haven't really been in this sort of situation yet. We've had one other game this season where it just didn't really look that good, but in general we have looked very good at the back and we've been pretty capable at shutting up shop and just nicking goals on the counter. So I'm going to go into half time. We're going to make a couple changes and it's not going to be what you'd think. You think probably we'd sit a little bit deeper. No, we're going to go slightly more offensive now and completely counterintuitive, but just try and make something of this game. Now, Dmitry Rekic is fantastic in the middle as an advanced playmaker support. And Potocki, not Eamon Napoli, who you'd expect, but Potocki has been fantastic when coming off the bench as of late. The last 2 or 3 games, he's really impressed me coming off the bench and just giving a last-minute impact. Other than that, I don't think I want to make any changes. Do we do this or not? Our left-back's having an awful game, but we're going to save it. I'm going to give it 15-20 minutes and we'll bring on Napoli, whatever his first name is, for Lopez Garcia if he doesn't pick up the form. But hopefully I don't have to. It'd be nice if they could get a little goal. We're looking a little bit sharper the second half. Had more of the ball, had a couple more shots, but still not doing what was expected. So, I mean, I'm happy we win another 15 minutes without conceding, but quite frankly, it's not good enough offensively. So we're going to bring on Eamon Napoli, who is arguably our star player, even if he hasn't been performing. And we'll finish it off with, I'm going to go Andre Novik, because he's a natural in advanced forward, which is the role I want him to stay. And also, he's a good young player. I believe he's young. I'm pretty sure he's like a player with quite high potential. We'll see when it updates and actually does a substitute. I'm also going to go and grab a cup of coffee between games, because I am struggling to keep myself going here. Marchi, is he about to get sent off? He's about to get his marching orders, old Marchi, and he is going to be walking straight off that pitch. And that leaves us in a little bit of trouble because we just made our last substitution. If Rekic comes back here, is there a better option to play in that position? No, there is not. We have a right back that can play there, but that's of no help to us. What's Potocki like further back? How about we just do this? How about we just drag everyone back and keep Rekic up there? What's this going to be like? I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest, guys. Who does? Who does know what they're doing? I am not your man for tactical innovation. This game is probably a little bit of a write-off anyway. Napoli has the ball, though, plays it to Rekic. I guess these deeper wingers may be somehow being effective. Franco, our only central midfielder, is on the touchline for some bizarre reason, but it's worked. It's opened up some space. Novik, he hits the post. He needed to score that just maybe for a little bit of goal difference, if anything, and a bit of confidence for our younger striker. I can't check to see how old he was there because the highlight started, but he's kind of through here. He's got the ball on the edge of their box. He's beaten number 4 and he goes for a ridiculous shot. Unnecessary for sure. And I think this is probably going to be at the end of the game. Amilchenko has the ball from a corner. I can't see much coming of it. Is he playing it? He's playing it long to Novik. The ref is probably going to blow his whistle any second. If Napoli had snuck that ball through, then maybe you could have seen an extra little highlight going. But in all honesty, possession-wise, we weren't horrendous, but we just struggled to really have an offensive foothold in the game. And they completed almost double our passes. They were very, very good. There's not much to say, really. The defence was also awful. Shigrikovic was very good, but other than that, we thoroughly struggled. Rekic once again having a great game. It's bizarre. Just shows a few players that you're really missing. Obviously, having our main defensive midfielder makes a huge difference. But hopefully, as we come back into our next few games, it isn't so bad. We're up against Bartet next, which will be very tricky in my opinion. The only team, I mean, they've won the league every season since 2006. That's almost 12 in-game years, which is absolutely ludicrous. Just to put it in perspective, they have 6 players over 2k and 2 over 5k, whereas, I mean, our total wage budget is 9k. Stefan Illich would basically take up the entirety of it, but he's not doing too well this season, so a little bit interesting. I thought you guys might be interested in seeing who we have in the next round of the Cup, and it's Slutska. That is definitely winnable. They are 13th in our division. They're not doing too well. I mean, they are only 5 points below us, so I can't really say too much, but we did beat them away in our last game. I believe we're at home to them this time. We are indeed. So that is definitely winnable, and I think that may actually be coming up. Oh, it's next month. I think it's next month. I don't know. I think it is next month. Is it next month? I think we'll make an episode of that one next. I guess maybe we'll do that in a couple of these games. I don't know, but we still have to play Bartet. Guys, I feel like this is pretty big news. It's something we have been longing for. Granite manager Curtis Morton has taken his first step on the ladder of professional coaching qualifications after completing his course for a National C licence. Morton wanted to raise the bar for himself and expand his career opportunities by completing the course. Fan Dabby Dozy. Will they let me do the National B? Further and developers of blah blah blah. We fear that bettering yourself. Shut your mouth. You have to see this as something that will benefit the entire club. They're prepared to take the risk. Your boy is studying National B licence. 4 months. That means we should be done by, given the fact it's basically the 1st, we should be done by November. Woo! I mean, I want to be here for longer than a year, but if it turns out that we do end up being here for just a year, but we complete 2 coaching courses, happy flipping days. That would be great news for us. Okay, lads, we have encountered a slight problem, as well as Spezzani being out for a little while. Marchi has also got himself injured, but he's also suspended. So he would have missed this game regardless, but it means both of these guys are out for the next 2 weeks, which is a big hit to us because they are absolutely vital. If we sort by average rating, I mean, they are 2 of our 4 best players, and arguably, like, they are right up there. They're influential to a huge degree. So coming in the ball-winning midfield spot for Marchi will be Shagrikovic. Now, you may be wondering, I know that name. He's started 14 games. He also plays right back, but he's playing centre mid today. It's probably maybe a little bit stronger there. He's quite a good right back. But then we've got Mathis Hardy coming in to fill the role at right back for us. We've got Alex coming on the bench in case we do need a central midfielder, because that was something we were lacking in the previous game. We've got some great options going forward too. So let's get into this game against Bartet. We're at home. We're going to stay on standard and we're going to try and do the unthinkable. It's not the best weather for football, apparently. That cheers me up. That's great. That's exactly what we want. Come on, lads. Show everyone what you can do. It's apparently 42 degrees out there. Can you see that behind my head? You can. Right there. 42 degrees. That's pretty warm, isn't it? Does that mean they'll be getting tired quicker or what? Rekic just scored a worldie! I said we needed to nick goals from Bartet. Oh my word. Things like that is why I love this Granite side. Rekic does stuff like this all the time. So does Lopez. That's gotta be, I mean, that is ridiculous. He's closer to the halfway line than he is to the edge of... That's unbelievable. That's an incredible strike. Right in the top corner. You think Neymar's was good against PSG? Pick that one out, Dyachenko. That was unbelievable. That's got to be goal of the save so far. Rekic, you celebrate, man. I like that little... I don't know what it was, but flipping, get in there, boys. That is enormous against one of the big... Alright, I'm getting bored of this now. How long does that take? But yeah, against one of the best sides in the league, the team that's won it the last 12 years in a row, to put us in the lead like that, what an unbelievable goal, and that is just what we needed. However, they were coming straight for us, and I thought they were going to pull one back pretty quickly. They are having enormous amounts of possession, and again, we've completed 66 passes. Oh wow, it just jumped up enormously. They've basically completed double our passes. That's what I wanted to say. But we did get back into it more in that little 5-minute spell there. We were holding the ball a lot, passing it around a bit. And with with their 4-4-2, that is a perfect formation for us to face. I feel like our team has been so good against the 4-4-2. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to do retain possession. And I'm going to be a little bit more disciplined because they have been absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I cannot fault them so far. We're going to try and hold the ball a little bit more because Barte have had a lot of the ball. And all the time we have it, they don't have it. And that's important. And being more disciplined should mean we won't have defenders going on absolute rousing runs. I am ever so worried about sending off both our fullbacks being on yellow cards, which maybe we'll worry about that with a little bit less time to go. But Raczynski has picked up the ball. Played it long. I thought our man, Machiavelli, was going to get on the end of it. But they are dilly-dallying around with it at the back. That can't be D Frimpong, is it? How do I find out? That would make sense for Manu Frimpong. Where is he? Is he on the bench? It's not our Frimpong. Okay, are they related or something? Because they're both from Ghana. Or is that just a generalisation? I'm not sure if I could... Am I going to be able to see it? No, he's definitely not a dench like our boy. But, yes, they're coming forward now, which is a little bit worrying because I do think this is going to end up being a highlight for them. But Klimovic cuts it out. We're very, very good at just basically launching it long, despite the fact I've got retained possession. Every time we seem to nick the ball, they just absolutely hoof it. I'm getting worried now. What a save from Amilchenko to keep us 1-0 up. We are playing absolutely fantastically. I'm going to whack us on the counter. I get scared every time there's a highlight. I'd happily have not a single highlight for the rest of the game, but Franco plays it wide to Lopez Garcia. Can we double our lead? It comes back into Franco to Shagrekovic, the new central midfielder. Dovgel makes a mistake. He makes two poor passes there. Arguably our worst player on the pitch in terms of stats, so it's a little bit disappointing that he would do so, but they're coming forward here. Shagrekovic, I was worried about the two fullbacks. He's just been sent off in midfield. We've got a serious problem with our midfielders getting sent off. Have I got to get stuck in on? I thought I turned it off. It isn't on. That's worrying. Okay, we need to deal with the midfield situation. Alex has very good morale, which is promising. Do we admit we're holding out now and take off our striker, or is that ludicrous? Okay, this is a little bit... I'm going to go for this for now. I don't know how well it's going to work. I'm going to give it maybe 15 minutes. And once we hit the 70th minute mark, if it's still 1-0, I'm going to try something a little bit interesting. But with a highlight on the 63rd minute and then coming forward, Frimpong cuts it back across. They've made it 1-1. Now that's a worry. We were never expected to even be in the lead in this game. But 25 minutes to go with 10 men. I don't know how we're going to get ourselves out of this. They've got the ball again before I could even make changes. They played it long. It's gone down to Gordichuk. They're playing a 4-3-3. They're playing very attacking. They've got three strikers on the pitch. Ivanic plays it to Frimpong, to Jablonski, to Stasovic. They are just running riot now, and they've made it 2-1. That's very disappointing. It's not what I wanted, but this is what I'm going for. I'm not just going to sit down and let them walk all over us. This is what it's a bit of a bizarre one, but I'm basically going to play strikerless. We're going to bring on Napoli. Like I said, it's a little bit unusual, but we're going to go for this, like a 4-2-3 formation. Alex can be a central midfielder, defend. You can be an advanced playmaker, support. We're going to just allow the fullbacks to do whatever they want to. We're going to try and play expansive football when we're 2-1 down and down to 10 men. What have we got to lose? This game is already over, technically. If this works, celebrations. If it doesn't, we're 2-1 down. It's not my fault. We are 2-1 down. We had a sending off. Like, it's hard to come back from that. But Hardy has the ball on the right hand side. He plays it up to Napoli. If he can whip in the ball here to get on the end of Rekesh, he would be great. But he plays it straight to their goalkeeper. My Skype is going off the chain. Miletic has the ball on the left hand side. It goes to Frimpong, Jablonski. Oh my word, it's fantastic football. And when you're down to 10, you can't deal with it. Igor Stasovic gets his 7th goal of the season now. They're a very good side. The fact we had the lead was great. If we kept 10 men, we may have done it. But if we kept 11 men, sorry, as soon as we went to 10, that was all she wrote. We conceded 3 goals. And we just couldn't keep up the solidity that we previously had. And there may still be time for one more. We've got a highlight. Normally, when it's the full-time highlight, you'll get it in like the 91st minute. But we've got it in the 89th. And that probably means they're about to get a 4th here. And Frimpong blazes it over the bar. Should have scored that. I can't be upset. They are the best team in Belarus. And we are arguably the worst team in the division. And we're bottom 2 in terms of predictions and how we should have been. So I'm not too upset. I just feel that it's a shame considering how well we started. I'm very annoyed with Shikrikovic, but that's all that can be done. I am going to go mental on him. I'm very disappointed in you for getting sent off. Let's hope the team can pick themselves back up now for a slightly easier game. Alright guys, real quick, something weird kind of happened towards the end of this video. The last game, something went wrong with the recording. It was dropping frames everywhere. As you can see in the background, it's kind of stopped starting everywhere. I was going to try and sort out getting another match in this episode, but the video is already at 20 minutes long and I haven't slept for 36 hours. So I'm going to leave you guys with this. I hope you guys enjoy it. We will be back with a sick cup game for the next episode. Please smash that like button. Have a fantastic day and I'm going to bed. See you guys later.